What's the deal, YouTube? I'm back. I want to thank everybody that has liked, subscribed, or shared, or commented. Today I'm here to talk to y'all about community activists. So I'm going to just jump right into it and try not to hold y'all long. Community activists, y'all got to do better, especially in my community. Y'all signed up for a task and it needs to be fulfilled. Community activists, what a community activist is someone that feels moved to create positive change to improve the quality of life and the well-being of their community. They're members of the community who work voluntarily with others to achieve common aims and deliver change. So that's what a community activist is supposed to be. And supposedly it's voluntarily, but we all know that, they get paid a little chunky amount or whatever to do what they do, There's ways to get paid. I want to just say from the beginning, since I've been a young adult, teenage days, the community active in my community, they've been around and they've been some type of impact, I talked to y'all and I told y'all that I wanted to talk about personally my community activist in my district, Skip Townsend. He's my homeboy from my community. He's supposed to be family. I got a phone call from one of my older people from the community the other day, and he reminded me that at one point, you had a lot of love for him, for Skip Townsend. So he told me, while I'm talking about that, just remember that. So I'm not here to assassinate anyone's character or belittle anyone or talk down on anyone. I'm just stating facts and how I feel about it. Take it for what it is, and then I want to thank the viewers for requesting that I speak on this first. I probably was going to speak on it anyway first. Y'all got to do better, community activists. I went through a whole ordeal, for years I've been hearing things about Skip, and I've had my own views of people like I always do, so I didn't really take heed to none of the rumors that were out. Rumors like you have to, be in a relationship with somebody in order to get help and all this stuff. So during my years of growing up, whenever I've come to ask for the type of help that I really need, I realized I never received it. So it's kind of disappointing to see people that sucked or whatever their way in to, or whatever they did their way in to be okay, So, and me and my family, we really got it out the mud out here, and life has never been easy for us, So it's always been a struggle. We just make the struggle look good. But growing up, I remember Skip starting up his nonprofit, and me and my peers, we would be, come there. He would call us, see where we are, come there, knowing that we're under the influence, So I felt like, okay, he wants to help us or save us or something. But the whole time, he was out for himself. People have their own mission. So now when I see him say that he caters to communities. Well, I'm like, there's people in your community that need assistance. I hear the stories. Skip say people don't want to do the footwork. They don't want the what he has to offer, and that might be true for some, but not for all. So some people want and need the assistance, and they're willing to soldier up and do the footwork. You feel me? So it's just like excuses or whatever. So recently, my husband passed away, and Skip reached out to me and offered, his assistance with a lot of things, and I felt like, okay, this is family. Thank you. I didn't accept the assistance, but I did allow him to supposedly video footage the service for my husband, and I told him, like, okay, I need you to get it good because I need my kids to have this. And the only request really was, don't put my husband with any Crips. Sorry, that sounds crazy, but that was my request. Skip knows it. And don't, because he said he was going to do a documentary and he was going to ask people, how they knew my husband and things they knew about him or whatever. But you watch the YouTube, it was like a circus. It was a whole show or whatever. But during the time that I was going through that, it was fresh because I'm still going through it. It was fresh. And I remember him asking, what do you guys need? So I'm like, some Clorox wipes and some bleach, or whatever. So he come, and anybody that knows me knows that if you got somebody with you, tell me. I don't really like uninvited guests or anything like that. So he comes, he has an uninvited guest. I'm like, okay, little light-skinned young lady. I'm thinking it's his daughter. Give her a hug because I know most of his children, But like I said, it was fresh. I'm not in my right state of mind, so I wasn't in my right state of mind. So I'm like, okay, hey, baby, whatever, So my oldest daughter tells me, Mom, this is Daddy's little cousin. So I'm like, are you guys in a relationship? It just was awkward that, first of all, you brought her here unannounced. And then this is my husband's little cousin. My husband passed away. He's 41 years old. He's about to be 42 on April 20, Mr. 420. So I'm like, what? So my kids start asking all type of questions. I'm like, be quiet, like, don't be in their business. It was really awkward. So then my mind started going, okay, this is inappropriate, but they're both grown. None of my business. Then I see the footage from the service. Things start to get shadier and shadier. But I guess it's been like this for years because people has been saying it. They're like, none of the stories he tell, he wasn't really there, and and all that. I've heard these things about him, and he likes the young girls and all of this stuff, and he uses his status for inappropriate things or whatever. So I'm like, not towards me, because just not towards me. I'm like, he loves me and my husband and my children, supposedly. So things start getting shady. Like I said, things been shady, but I guess I choose to look the other way because I've seen people advance and get help and services that they need. And I've seen other people that's been around for 20 years per se, and they haven't got the help or assistance they needed. But if they're a young person or attractive person to him, then I guess they get the what the community has to offer. So like I said, things start getting shady. I called my homeboy and I said, what type of video is this? Because I'm able to communicate with them. I'm like, what you didn't get none of the service for my husband, really. And then you got an altercation with me and my husband's supposed to be sister that came out his mom's same vagina, but I don't know if that lady is in her right state of mind. But anyways, that's a whole nother subject. But so he get the altercation where she come and disrespect the service. And I'm like, it's not a game, it's not a show. Me and my kids are hurting. We're going through something. This is their dad and this is my husband. So I addressed that with him and he say, okay, I'm gonna edit it and take that out. I'm like, well, where's the rest of it? There's no rest of it. That's what he tells me. So I'm disappointed. Like, there's no way we can go back to that day or anything. So now I'm like, where's the footage from your other guy that was there? And I thank my homeboy for not having the guy that he had there record the service. I text him and tell him thank you, whatever, for not having him record the altercation. Sorry about that. The altercation, I'm talking fast. So I'm trying to get it all out real quick. I don't want to hold y'all that long, but it's going to be a little time. So I thank him for that and offer to give his money back for the Clorox wipes and the bleaches, because not that I didn't have the money, I didn't have the strength. So whatever, that goes on, and then he says, no, I love you guys, it's okay, or whatever. So I still was disappointed about the video, but I reached out to him and I'm like, okay, Skip, what type of services do you guys have to offer for the Cruz family right now? And he tells me, a gang of stuff. I don't know if he thinks that, like, the person that he used to know, but just like he's advanced in life, I've definitely advanced in life. Whether he believes it or sees it, I don't care. I know it. So he tells me a gang of things. Maybe they have this for no good if his kids can get this or whatever. I'm like, that's good. And that's fine. Hook me up. Never hooks me up. Never calls back about it. Then he asks, what all do you need? I tell him my car every week. My car have a problem, but my husband, homeboy, he would send the mechanic out. And, I don't want to keep calling them and leaning on people and stuff and asking. And so he's like, send me the parts to the car and I'll get that done for you. Never hear from him about that. I asked him around Christmas time, do another community activist, Big John, that's my guy, do Big John still do the bike giveaway? I'm like, Skip, I want my kids to get some bikes. Every year, me and my husband, we do a giveaway out of our pocket. And I'm like, this year, I don't even know if I can make it to a store or anything. I need my kids to get a little assistance. He tell me, go up there and put a bug in Big John's ear. And I'm sitting here broken, and I'm like, can you just tell him for me? And it's not that nobody owes me anything or I want to be catered to. It's like, you say you're my family. You got love for me and my family. say you're my family too. Help us out. You know, it's a phone call. Big John. H2O ain't special or whatever, but, you know, them Cruz family going through something over there. Can she get on the list? You feel me? He tell me to come get a turkey, stand in the line for a turkey. I don't feel better than nobody or privileged or nothing, but I'm really going through something. I don't eat turkeys for Thanksgiving. I usually get in the line and donate the turkey. I eat turkey sandwiches, if you know me, so I don't... People brought me and my family turkeys, food, gift cards, money. So, I appreciate y'all, you know. I didn't ask, I didn't beg, I didn't borrow. You feel me? It's real people out here. So, but I did ask my community activists. And I want to tell the good and the bad, because I remember, you know, when the cruise control started up, and that's my organization, me and my husband's organization. And I asked Skip how to do this, how to do that. He wasn't very informative, but he did throw a dog a bone. He threw me some backpacks, you feel me? So I feel like he you know, excuse me. It's, you know, it's a touchy subject, but I feel like, you know, have you ever met a person that wants you to stay at the bare minimum? I'm not trying to surpass nobody. I'm just trying to live and do the mission that God got me to do. You know, it's God got me on. No community activist got me and my husband anywhere. So back to the story. Let me backtrack. So let me show y'all. Everything I'm saying is, you know, true facts or whatever. This is when I tell my homeboy, send me your Cash App when you get time so I can repay you for the things that you brought us when I was too weak to move. He said, no, I love you. Stop tripping. And then I said, Skip, I know you're busy. This is about a week or so later. I know you're busy. Call me when you can, please. And then no response. Good morning, Skip. Please don't forget to send me the footage from your white guy. Have a blessed day. Send these messages to my homeboy. He say, so I sent that. He say finally back November 2nd. They haven't published it yet, but I will. And you have a blessed day too. And then November 9th. Give me a minute. I'll hit you back. Because I called him to see what's going on. Then I send him the card information he asked about. Then I say happy birthday. Then he sends me a supposed to be screenshot. I'm still waiting for the footage from the guy that did the service. But then once he didn't send it, he sends that screenshot of the footage. And it, as you guys can see, it didn't come through. So I'm like, dang, that's crazy. So someone else sent it to me and it's requesting that I pay for it. So then I send him a long message telling him that me and my kids seen the article and they want us to pay for the full article. And I guess you do too, LOL. LA gang violence has nothing to do with my husband passing away, Skip, shaking my head. You asked if you could record my husband's service, and I gave you that permission. All I ask is that you get the full service for my children, and that the people that you bring to record don't involve any Crips with my husband. Because my husband was a real guy, a stand-up guy. He got a lot of love from the Crip side as well, but that's what I requested, and that's my request. So no, nothing biased or nothing. I feel like put him with himself. So period. His chucks is good. So I tell them that I ask that you get the full service and, okay, don't involve any Crips. You basically did everything for your own gang and said, F the Cruz family. It's definitely noted in the negligence and defamation of the Cruz family character. You pretended to care about your people, then assassinated our character. Because when I seen the partial footage, I translated it, and basically he trying to say he saved the Cruz family, and then he got my kids and other people that he didn't get permission to put on this article, so it's just crazy. And I'm like, dang, it just was hurtful. So you pretend to care about your people, then assassinate our character, pretending that people from your community don't want to work hard for anything, which is not true. Because all of my people that I know from my community, they work hard. They get up every day. They do what they got to do. I don't care how they do it. They do it. So I don't care what nobody's struggle is. They get up and they put one foot out that bed and that other foot out that bed and they keep it rolling. So judge these nuts, okay? Anyways, I don't want to go too crazy. So, because I really don't care, because it's wrong and it's wrong and it's wrong. And so this is the personal message I'm sending to my homeboy, my community activist / homeboy / family. No response, though. No response. Okay. Pretending that people from your community don't work hard for anything, which is not true. I work hard for everything, and I'm not sitting around waiting on second call assisting us. You pick and choose who to assist in your community. Shaking my head. You should have picked a different family to tear down in their hard times. I don't want to go on and on, but God has definitely revealed your true colors, and I'm disappointed no matter how you feel about me and my family. We can change our ways with help from God. You don't get to assassinate our character. You will be hearing from us soon. You're not the only one that changed your life for the better. Stop trying to tarnish everyone's reputation. And look in the mirror and stop pretending you're for your community, because me and my kids will not jump through loops for assistance, nor will we do anything inappropriate. So, yeah, Mr. Townsend, continue to live your best life, showboat on Facebook, and like I said, you will be hearing from the Cruz family very soon. Do not think that I'm hating on you or anything. Proud of your accomplishments, but you need to be real. This is real life. This is not a game. So I sent my homeboy that long text message, and then I sent them where someone already had sent me the footage. He never responded, never sent me the footage. I guess they want me to pay for it. It's ice water. I guess they want me to pay for it, what you wrote about me and my family, and because it was in another language, but Google Translate, so I translated it, and basically it's defamation of character, okay? And then I see you going around, like trying to, people will low-key try to push your buttons like, okay, I've been around great people. That's why I commented on one of his posts one day, and he removed the comment. Like, just a whole lot of sneaky stuff. Yeah, I've been around the same great people. I've been around the same great Jim Brown. I've been around these same great people. I've been around these same people that you're sitting around, and but the difference between me and you, I've been around them and I kept it real. And with me, charity starts in La Casa. And that's how me and my husband always push. Charity starts in your home. I'm not saying you don't go on a worldwide adventure and get big and help the world. But charity starts in La Casa. And you don't go tell the world that La Casa don't want the charity.